Yo, ratings. This is garthrs, the tireless adventure, with another episode of Dreadnaught. Oh, it's been so long. I haven't had a lot of time to record, and for that, I do apologize. I did move it over here to the station. It took me the better part of friggin' 30 minutes to fly here because I didn't have the jump capability on this thing. It probably would have taken 600,000 friggin' modules, so I didn't even give it a shot. However, I would like to say for the record that I have been doing work on it. I just have not channel switched. I have not had an opportunity to record because it's been kind of loud in the house. We had a lot going on in our personal lives, and wow, man, we were busy. But now we're back, and I want to show you a couple of things that I've done that I've had a chance to do. A couple of things that I was given a shot, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to undo or redo one of them, because I'm not even close to freaking happy with it. And I just came in the wrong spot. And get it. There we go. Alright. So now we're in here. And I'll show you what's different, what's new. I'm pretty sure I've talked to you guys about most of the changes that I've made. However, there are a few things specifically in the back that I want to talk to you about. However, there's a couple of things that we need to do on the outside that we've been talking about. A lot of gray. Yeah, I agree with it. A lot of gray. There's also going to be anti-missile turrets and one large missile turret right there, which kind of leads me to the back here. I did this, and I don't like it because you guys said this was too flat, and I agree with you. However, with the rounded nacelles that I have here and the rounded nacelles I have there, I'm not entirely sure I like the angular nacelles right here. So what I'm thinking about doing is kind of curving these out a little bit like I did those over here and flaring these back into it so that it goes all the way back like this. I think that would be pretty cool. Just two more thrusters. They're fairly empty. They're just aesthetics right now. Like I said, I have lots of thrusters. I have 88,516 thruster modules on this puppy. I have started working with the damage control. I've put activator blocks in here. We run them in. They come over this way, and I'm probably gonna have to work about getting them back here. The problem is that when you connect them together, there's the beam, and that is what I'm trying to work around right now. What I'm thinking is I'll have it run along the outside where you can't see it, and then we'll run up here to damage control, which I just did a little bit of work on the other day, and we'll get into it now. Now, one thing that I did in engineering or weapons control, and I thought this was a pretty cool idea, so I figured I'd share it with you. Now, a lot of places have blinking lights, and in Starter Made, there's only so many different blink variations you can do. There's 1 second, half second, 1.5 second, 2 seconds. So you could either create a different clock that, for each one of these, so they don't all blink in unison, or blink blah or blah. So what I did is I created kind of like a fake random generator. Basically, if you watch these lights, you'll notice that there's not really a pattern that's detectable, which is not true because there is a pattern. It's just a very long one. And what I did is I basically created a bunch of different things, and these 5 right here pick it up. Now, if it's, you notice how some of these blink more often than other ones. This one's an AND block, so it has to have multiple inputs. This one's an OR, so as long as any of those come up, that's fine. So these ORs are going to be a little more frequent than the ANDs. This right here is kind of like it's basically a flip-flop, I guess the best way to put it. When you select it, this will go, from one to the next. And this is just a standard little deviation on the clock that I made up. If you look, this is like a delay where it keeps the pulse alive for a little bit. And that, keeping the pulse alive, is like keeping a light on for more than half a second or 1 second or whatever. And some of these are just like regular delays and whatnot. And this over here is kind of like a reset. So anytime that I come in the system, if I turn one of these off, see if I can get it. Let's see if I can turn it off. See, that one stopped. Can I get you? No, it's not gonna do it. Anyways, but when you start the game or the server restarts or whatever, a lot of these will just be dead. And what this does is when it detects a dead thing, when it's not clicked on, it'll send a pulse one time, which turns everything on. And that's kind of what this does here. That just makes sure that this always stays active. And then the different lights that I have are connected in different ways to those controls so that they don't all blink the exact same. See how these are a little bit different? This delay actually seems a little bit shorter. Oh, it's not. It's very long, though. It just happens to coincide a little bit better. And this one obviously is even more differenter. They just kind of blink in different ways. And that is one of the cool things that I thought was really missing from this, was the ability to do that. I did finish up these. You can see the turret modules right there. Or the turret enhancer modules. These go out to the little areas right here for maintenance and junk. Let's see, damage control. Let's go to damage control, because that is something I've been working on. I did rearrange a few things so that you could get to the forward sections as well, so we can get to the forward areas, which don't really do anything as of yet, but yeah, there they are. And then you can also access damage control from here. My elevator screwed up again. I'm pretty sure I've done something wrong on that. I just got to figure out what it is so I can fix it. But damage control comes in here. And this is going to be the main layout of damage control. This is supposed to be kind of like a central power core. I like the way it looks, so that's what I did. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have throughout here different systems, subsystems, like anything on the right side of the ship is going to be displayed over here, anything on the left side of the ship is going to be displayed over there, anything on the front side of the ship is going to be displayed on one of these two panels. I've tried to figure out a way to kind of connect these two without making it cramped, but I couldn't, so I just connected them, or I just blocked them off, so there's going to be that. And this little design here, I like that. Pretty cool, huh? White standard armor and ice crystals. They go great together. They go great together. Two great taste taste great together. And that is effectively what I've been able to do in my downtime. What do we got missing a block here? That's fine. I don't need it. Yeah, it's just lunacy. It is crazy, crazy lunacy. And I think what we ought to work on today is finishing a few things that we started but never finished. And I think the very first place that we should work is well, the best way to put this is probably the butt end, the keister. Because we've been doing a lot of stuff back here, but we haven't really finished up this too much. So what I wanted to do, this is more of like an update video, but what I wanted to get from you guys was some feedback on this. Do you think a rounded shape would be better, or this angular shape would be better? I do plan on releasing a build for the Dreadnaught probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, so about 2 more days. You guys will actually probably get this on Monday, so yeah, so you should see another Dreadnaught build coming. This is just a quick update to let you know what's different, that I got it in place, that we're ready to work on it again, and that it will continue. I know a lot of you guys were concerned that I had abandoned it, and people were telling me to come back to it, but it was just a matter of scheduling. I could not get to it, so I could not get the peace and quiet I need to record. But for all intents and purposes, we are back on schedule. We are back on this, and I think what I'm going to do is probably once a week I'll be doing build and update, and I think Wednesday is probably going to be the best day for that. And then probably looking at about another 3 or 4 episodes, and this puppy will be ready to take against somebody in a violent manner. We just need to figure out who we're going to take out. It's been a couple of changes to Star Made. I like the way it's coming up. I like the fact that shop symbols are a little bit different. That probably gives me a little precursor that different kind of shops are coming. I think that would be pretty cool. Trade station beta. We got a derelict there. There's a trade station. The pirate station. We need a freaking pirate station alpha is what we need. Right there, baby. Dead south. Or dead down. Straight down. Oh yeah, we're going to take that one out. totally going to take that one out. And once again, as a reminder, these turrets on the side here are designed for player usage. If they're going to go unmanned, I'll go ahead and turn them on auto, but for the most part, these 4 turrets, the 2 on each side, are going to be player controlled. Super excited about that. All right, that's your little update video, and be expecting a build video on Wednesday that should cover, I'm pretty sure we're going to be working on the back end there. 90% sure we're going to be working on the back end. I want to finish out the core. I want to finish out the core structure itself, and because I know I've been going from structure to detail, but I think that completing this keister here is going to be our first order of business, and then once we get that finished, we're going to probably work on turrets, and then I will be able to call the outside primarily done. In the interim, I am going to add some detailing to the outside here, some more of this little flavor right there. I think that would be a great idea. And until then, I appreciate you stopping by, and any feedback that you have for me, please leave it in the comment below. If you like this video, thought it was pretty cool, feel free to like it. I don't expect it because it's just an update video. And until then, until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.